Have you ever sat down and just let your mind wander to all the incredible places you want to see? For me, traveling is more than just a vacation. It's about opening doors to new experiences, cultures, and ways of seeing the world. There's a whole list of cities I dream of exploring, each with its own special charm. Today, I want to take you on a little journey through my travel wish list and share what makes each of these cities so magical to me. First up, Paris, the city of lights. I know, it sounds kitsch, but Paris has this magnetic pull. Just thinking about landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, and the Louvre gives me chills. I can picture myself walking along the Seine at sunset, with the city lights sparkling on the water and street musicians playing in the distance. But it's not just the big sights. It's the culture of slowing down, of sitting at a sidewalk cafe with a coffee, just watching the world go by. I dream of tasting flaky croissants that melt in your mouth and those delicate, colorful macarons. Paris isn't just a pretty city. It's a living storybook. I want to walk through the same streets where revolutions began and where famous artists and writers found their inspiration. It feels like every corner has a secret to tell. Next, let's fly over to Kyoto, Japan, for something completely different. Kyoto represents a sense of peace and harmony that seems so rare today. It's famous for its ancient temples, traditional tea houses, and breathtaking gardens. My ultimate dream is to visit during cherry blossom season. I can just imagine walking under a canopy of pink sakura petals, feeling a sense of calm wash over me. I'm also drawn to the deep cultural experiences Kyoto offers, like attending a traditional tea ceremony, maybe even trying on a kimono for a day, or watching local artisans at work. The city's festivals, especially the Gion Matsuri, look like an incredible window into centuries-old traditions. Kyoto feels less like a city and more like an experience, a chance to practice mindfulness and appreciate the beauty in simplicity. From serene to electric, let's head to New York City, the city that never sleeps. The energy of New York is something I've always been fascinated by. That iconic skyline, with the Empire State Building and One World Trade Center, just seems to buzz with endless possibilities. I have to admit, standing in the middle of Times Square at night, surrounded by all those dazzling lights and crowds, is a definite bucket list moment for me. New York is a true melting pot of cultures. I'm so excited by the thought of seeing a Broadway show, getting lost in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and eating my way through neighborhoods like Chinatown and Little Italy. And then there's Central Park, a green oasis in the middle of all that urban chaos. New York is a city of dreamers and innovators, a place that I feel would inspire me to think bigger and embrace new challenges. Now, let's travel back in time to Rome, Italy, where history is alive on every street. The Colosseum, the Pantheon, the Roman Forum. These aren't just ruins. They're windows into an ancient civilization that literally shaped the world we live in today. Walking through Rome must feel like stepping into a living museum. And let's talk about the culture. The Italian emphasis on family, food, and tradition is so appealing. I imagine wandering down cobblestone streets and stumbling upon a tiny trattoria that serves the most amazing homemade pasta, using a recipe passed down for generations. And the art, from Michelangelo's masterpieces to Bernini's dramatic sculptures, it's just mind-blowing. I'd also love to visit Vatican City, to see St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel. It would be more than just sightseeing. It would be a moment of pure awe. From ancient history to natural wonders, my next dream destination is Cape Town, South Africa. This city is where breathtaking landscapes meet a rich, complex culture. You have the majestic Table Mountain rising over the city, and the vibrant V and a waterfront buzzing with shops and restaurants. What really draws me to Cape Town is its diversity. The mix of African, European, and Asian influences has created this unique cultural tapestry. A visit to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned, would be an incredibly powerful and humbling experience, a lesson in resilience and the fight for freedom. And the nature is just spectacular. I'm talking penguins at Boulder's Beach and scenic drives along Chapman's Peak. I can picture myself hiking up a trail early in the morning, breathing in the crisp air, and feeling connected to the wild beauty of it all. Cape Town seems to offer the perfect blend of adventure and introspection. Finally, Let's go to a city that bridges to continents, Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is fascinating because it sits at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, and you can feel that blend everywhere. The architecture tells a story of empires, from the grandeur of Hagia Sophia to the intricate blue tiles of the Blue Mosque. I'd love to get lost in the Grand Bazaar, with the smell of spices in the air, the vibrant colors of textiles, and the sound of merchants calling out. The culture seems so warm and welcoming. I can just imagine sipping on Turkish tea, listening to traditional music, and taking a boat ride along the Bosphorus Strait, watching the city skyline unfold on both sides. Istanbul feels like a place where every turn reveals a new layer of history, culture, and modernity. Thinking about all these places gets me so excited. But these cities are just starting points. What I love most about travel is the potential for personal growth. It pushes you out of your comfort zone, challenges your perspectives, and makes you more curious about the world. I don't just want to see the sights. I want to immerse myself in local life. Maybe learn a traditional dance in Kyoto, eat street food from a cart in New York, or join a festival in Cape Town. Those are the moments that really change you. Each of these cities, Paris, Kyoto, New York, Rome, Cape Town, and Istanbul, is more than just a spot on a map. They are gateways to art, history, and self-discovery. Traveling isn't just about what you see. It's about what you learn, who you meet, and how you grow. I can't wait for the day I can walk their streets and experience their unique energy firsthand. So, what about you? What cities are on your travel wish list? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about the places you're dreaming of visiting. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this little journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.